You went, I enjoy the blind stuff, and I was like, I enjoy the dwarfs. Not pick the nerves out.
You've done this before, Daniel.
Brad supplied me with a Stanley, which I'll try not to cut myself with.
And he broke that man's back.
I had one job.
So are you ready for this?
Yay!
Oh wow!
You got a cat, you got a cat. Yes! Females are scary.
I can barely get this in shot. This thing's huge.
Yeah, so double thumbs up from me, Joe.
Everything.
We're all doing this. We're all saying and we're all 700, 450, 300, 150 or 25. Hello and welcome once again to Brick Fury for Suppressing Fire. I'm Brad Harmer Barnes, joined as always by
Ian Harmer.
and
Ian Harmer. Who are you?
not Ian
I'm leaving that in.
I'm Joe Crouch and joined once again by Brad Harmer Barnes and Blake Harmer, and of course our special guest for this week, Blake Harmer.
Hello.
Hey!
Who are you?
I don't know anymore.
He's the star of the E14 podcast for Crazy Train. There's the Joke Assassin.
Gameplay
Sniper.
videos?
Jokes
Yeah, I do gameplay videos 314 as well. I've been on the broadcast when we played the Heroclix
We
game.
don't talk about that.
Okay.
No, we don't.
The live broadcast.
The live broadcast, which was... Oh, God.
We're pushing the boundaries now.
Yeah.
It was an idea.
We were
It was the thing we did.
We were all alive. That's all can be said of any certainty
tried.
about that game. Anyway, last week we came together and we did an unboxing for the Foes of Spider-Man
Yes.
Fast Forces set, which we were all really impressed with.
Yeah, and it was a fun game.
Yeah, it was.
I liked it.
You enjoyed it very much. So that ended up being like 300 points of bad guys and 75 points Spider-Man.
Yeah.
We mixed it up by introducing some of Spider-Man's allies and the Punisher with a minigun and took it out for rumbles.
Like
Check the
you do.
video out.
Yeah.
Check the video out. It's on our channel. Well worth a watch. But as usual, to accompany the Fast Forces set, we're also doing a full brick.
There is a
And
brick.
the brick is based on the Superior Foes of Spider-Man, which is one of my favourite Spider-Man series of the last few years. Because I've talked about it on the show before. I
You
really
have?
love that
Pretty
one.
much.
I've
Yeah,
taken
yeah.
him up on his recommendation.
Yeah, are
It
you
is
enjoying
good.
it so
Yeah,
far?
I'm enjoying it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm on issue 5 now.
Yeah.
There's 12, isn't there, I think?
Okay.
I was very tempted to buy it, but obviously
I think it ends at 18.
Oh, I'm going to have to stop.
Yeah, you have to stop at 18, I think, yeah. As we all should.
Stop at the end. That's what I always recommend.
Yeah. So we've got a brick of Superior Foes of Spider-Man. Shall we bring it up on a special Brick Fury
We
lift?
should.
And we got
Bring
some
in the
music.
The brick is now approaching.
Look at this.
Hey!
How
Superior
did that
Foes of
appear?
Spider-Man set. So Blake, this is your first appearance on Brick Fury.
First official one.
First opening one.
Yeah.
First
One
one-
that's actually been
First one
opened
that
before.
worked properly.
First
Yeah.
one where you get to use a Stan Lee knife.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So tell us, Blake, how long have you been playing Heroclix for?
Been playing for probably a couple of years now, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
What sort of stuff do you, when you go shopping for clicks and figures, what sort of stuff?
Um,
What's the main focus of your
I
collection?
like to go for characters I like, you know,
Mhm.
and either I become a fan of either through comics I've already read or through if I've seen a film and or even if it's not a character I know. I mean, I must admit I was one of the people that didn't really know Guardians of the Galaxy, for example, until I saw the film. So that's why I sort of, if I find someone that interests me, I try to hunt down those sort of clips.
Yeah, so you like to play as characters.
Yeah, I think that's what I go for. Rather, I'm not like just going for the powerful characters.
Principally Marvel, principally DC.
Principally Marvel. I must admit, I'm not as big a DC fan as some people are.
You've got the Hellboy guys as well, haven't you?
Oh yeah,
You've got big
I've
guns.
got
Bit of
I've got the pre-card 2000 AD set.
They
With
should-
those.
Yeah, I'm aware.
They should go back
Yeah,
to the
sorry.
indie ones, I think. Just
I don't know if there was a demand for it, was a
I
trouble.
think it just didn't sell.
probably
I
not
mean-
mass appeal, no.
No, I mean, okay, they did Hellboy, and they did the 2000 AD bunch,
and aliens.
Which,
and
like, Heroclix, it's a different line.
That's really horrible. Yeah,
Yeah, sorry, yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after they'd done that, there wasn't in like Witchblade was kind of scraping the barrel, if we're honest.
Yeah.
And now,
Lost
there-
impetus, isn't it?
now while there is a great indie comic scene,
Mm.
not so many of the successful ones are superhero.
No.
Not that you could base a game on.
No, exactly.
Not easily. I don't think it's got
Turtles
Pilgrim.
I'd love The Boys or Scott
Spawn.
Pilgrim. That'd be
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Street
Oh,
Fighter,
I
right?
would. To be fair, I would buy The Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would buy a Spawn if there was a decent one.
Mainly,
okay.
Spawn would be great.
yeah, mainly just
Yeah.
for Tech Night, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spawn's conceivable as well because
Absolutely.
Angela
or
in
Wildstorm,
the
one
Marvel,
of the two.
Angela from in the Marvel comics, like the current stuff.
Yeah.
She is from Spawn.
Oh, she really? I didn't know that.
There was a rights negotiation. An Image basically lost the character to Marvel,
Okay.
and they found a canonical way of putting
Oh,
her
really? Didn't
into
know
the
that.
Marvel universe.
That's
Yeah.
very interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But she is, for all intents and purposes, the same Angela from Spawn. So,
Okay, did not know that.
well,
we like to educate as well as
it could be
clickbait.
completely wrong, but I read it on Wikipedia.
Okay,
Must be true.
yeah.
Must be true.
Bastion of all reliable knowledge. So, but you're principally a Marvel player, but you just kind of window shop.
Yeah.
characters
I mean, if that,
like
as I said, if they were to announce a set, I would be interested
Yeah.
in. Because I mean, I don't mind. DC doesn't interest me as much, but if they release one that would interest me, I would.
I think
Yeah.
Marvel and DC is kind of like the Stones and the Beatles. You kind of like both, but you prefer one.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm more.
There are
predominantly
weird
Marvel.
people out there who think the Beatles are better than the Stones.
Mm.
I like both.
I just sit
I like both too. I just prefer the Stones.
I don't prefer either.
We're off,
I'm sorry.
we're off topic, aren't we?
I'm sorry. We are.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
you said you've been
Fable.
with Clicks for a while. Ever won any games?
Most of them, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, you win most of your games.
Yeah,
don't
it's
choose-
a sort of a running joke in our group that I seem to win every single fucking game.
I don't, Mr.
Even though that's not technically true, I have lost games. So I'd
Mr.
like to
Blake,
point
I
that
don't
out.
choose the powerful pieces.
The powerful two people choose me.
I inherit them from
Yeah.
winning.
Yeah, I inherit them from winning.
So, what are your favourite pieces in your collection?
I don't say Sasquatch.
No, I don't own Sasquatch, thankfully.
Oh, good.
No, well, I'd be lying if I say I didn't like my Prime Iron Man, who's known as Silver Centurion.
Mm-hmm.
Thing. Well, I don't actually think of him as that, but I have fielded him in several games. So
I
I'd
can't
say I didn't like him.
remember how you
because
got
I-
him.
Again, that was a prize. That would have been a prize from winning a game. It's a bit like me.
Did you Rangers? He won the piece with the most S's in it.
Probably. Dick. The other thing was I do like my Doctor Strange. Because I have. I don't know
Oh, you've
what
got the
series-
Astral Form projector.
Yeah,
one.
I can't remember what series he's from, but it's
It's quite an early one, but it's,
Yeah,
it's a nice
Chaos
model.
Wars, something like that, I think.
possibly.
Is he
Yeah.
Oreo based or is he?
Yeah, he is all based with card.
Okay.
You know, he's not older. He's not blue card or anything.
No, I have the
but,
same
he,
one.
but he
It's
is
a
pretty
good
cool.
model.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he is.
What's your favourite Colossal you own?
I must admit, I only own one Colossal,
Okay.
but that would be my Dormammu.
Awesome.
So
So you've got
we-
Dormammu and Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
How tempted have you been to put them in the team together before?
I almost did it once, but I think
Just to see
it
if you
was
did.
just the aneurysm from you looking at
I was
me.
gonna say,
But I didn't really.
Wouldn't that be just the equivalent of Red Skull and Magneto?
Well, I've done that by mistake.
Didn't you do your Jewish thing?
No, I accidentally bought all there are, I think it's four
I
or
didn't know
five.
if you actually fielded
There
it.
are 4 or 5 Jewish heroes in the Marvel Universe, and I bought them in a row purely by accident through like getting eBay lots or picking up blind bags from a gravity feed. It wasn't like I went shopping for them.
Yeah,
It was
I recently got.
It was just
surprised,
suddenly
but-
Passover on a 616.
Yeah, I recently bought a load of Uncanny X-Men
Okay.
stuff, and yeah, I did get a kitty for it, so I did think of you.
No, they're good. That was a really good series.
So,
That
yeah,
one.
no, I'm really happy because
Yeah.
I tried out the new, there was the Prime and Frost and the new Juggernaut I tried
Oh,
to play
nice.
in their game last week, and yeah, they're really, really
So you
hard.
play fairly often, but
I try to.
Yeah.
You know, to try,
that's
well,
cool.
I'm always up for a game anyway.
Yes, well, we can make that happen.
No, you mean you're always up for inheriting more parts?
I'm always up for crushing my enemies, seeing them driven before me, and hearing the lamentation of their women.
Okay, guys. So superior foes. The superior foes of Spider-Man, Brett. What are we expecting from this? Ian, what have you got any expectations from this set?
I'm looking for a nice cross section. I've already seen a couple of pictures on the side
Yeah,
here.
who have we got pictures of?
We've
Serpent
got-
Society,
I have
We've
no
got,
idea who they are.
Spider-Man with a
Spider-Man
defense
handstanding,
base. And over on the other end, we've got the
Superior foes.
sinister Spider-Villains and the superior foes of Spider-Man.
Yes,
Beat
yeah.
them there.
I'll be looking out for the Sandman.
Or Sandman would go well.
Apparently,
And I really do love the look of the Mephisto.
you
It's been a
know,
while since
Ooh,
we had
yeah.
a Mephisto
Or a
model,
Mysterio
so-
would go down that.
Yes.
Mysterio, I would love a Mysterio, my thoughts.
you know how
I'm really hopeful to see, because I really enjoyed the Spider-Verse crossover, the idea of
Mm.
having someone like the Punk Spider-Man or
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Spider-Gwen,
yeah.
or any of those guys, because it was... were you familiar with that?
Not so
No.
much, no.
If there was some creatures which were travelling across the multiverse, killing off the Spider-Mans of that dimension.
Right, yes,
And
okay.
so all
Okay.
the remaining
Yes,
Spider-Men from
yeah.
across all the parallel dimensions ever pulled together to fight
Yeah.
them off.
Mm.
Is on Marvel Unlimited. Really
great.
recommend it.
Mhm.
It was
Really,
on sale
really
in the
good series.
Comixology recently as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was
nice.
like, the whole series was like under a tenner.
It was,
ridiculous.
Marvel are very hit and miss with their crossover events, but
This
that
is
was
one of
the
the best.
best one in a long time.
I read the
Yeah.
whole thing in a day.
Oh,
like-
Spider-Verse was
Yeah.
And there weren't too many crossovers to keep track of either.
No, I mean, and of the ones that they were quite.
They were good,
You
yeah.
wanted to keep track because they
Yeah.
were good. Like even it's Spider Woman, isn't it?
Mhm.
What's her face?
Jessica Drew.
Jessica Drew. Yeah, yeah. Like that one was good. I really like that.
Yeah, no, all that whole Spider. Really recommend it too.
Mm.
You guys and you guys. Well worth a
Yeah.
read. Blake, what are you expecting from? Have you seen any spoilers?
No, I must admit,
Okay.
this is all completely new to me. As I say, unfortunately, I've not actually read Superior Spider-Man,
Mhm.
Spider-Man, despite you recommending it to me.
Yeah.
It's on my to-read pile, ever long as it is.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, I am interested because actually, in some ways, I am sort of kicking myself that I haven't actually even looked at some of the Spider-Man like comics
Mhm.
and stuff. Even though I've been like, oh, I must pick them up at some time.
Yeah.
But,
You
yeah.
might be like me and go out and do it after this because
Possibly, yeah. I will say
was
some
with Union Jack. I went.
Mhm.
I like the look of him, and then when we split the stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I inherited him, and then I was like, well, I need to justify this. So I went out, read the comics,
yeah,
I really
right.
liked them. Yeah,
I really
yeah.
think that's where Marvel Unlimited is great because you
Yes,
can
'cause
search
go
by
straight on
character.
it, straight
I'd
after.
also
you've
like
done
to see
this.
some of the lesser guys like that you don't. Well, I must admit, I don't see many clicks of like
Shocker?
like
Aren't they?
Sauron, or I don't
Sauron,
really see
yeah.
clicks
There's
of
no,
him so much.
There is no Aunt May in this.
I know, that's really. She's only ever been a pog.
Yeah, there's a Mary Jane.
I am so you've got a 600-point game coming up later this month.
There is a
I am
major
so tempted.
charity game, isn't
I am
there?
so tempted to fill 300 Aunt Mays.
You've been talking about it since we've been playing the
Yeah,
game.
one
like,
day.
you should-
Yeah,
One
one
day,
day you
one
will do
day.
it.
One day.
One day, Foon will fall to
Yeah.
our
Could
fate.
you, could you have Aunt May controlling the Brainiac skull ship?
Yes.
Yes.
Could. You could.
Yes,
yeah.
I could.
That's the only way she's going to stay alive.
Wheat cakes, motherfucker.
You all laughed at me.
Okay, Joe.
Do that voice ever again.
No, do it every time we do a game. Dub over Aunt May's voice.
Or a skeletal. Yeah. Do your homework, boy.
Aunt Skeletor, I love this world we've
On
created.
skeletal.
Yeah. Joe, what are you
I
expecting?
miss you, Uncle Ben.
Sometimes I warm up a packet of rice in your memory in the microwave.
Joe,
Yes.
what are you expecting from this brick?
I have heard talk of, Spider-Man Noir. Spider-Man Noir's in there somewhere. Hopefully in this
from
one.
Spider-Verse, yeah.
If not, I will source him somehow.
Yeah, because there is also sketches.
Sketch variants are in there, yeah.
I'm split minded about it. I
Yeah.
need to see.
That'd be
what-
like the-
I've only never seen
turtle.
one in the flesh.
Yeah.
That'd be like the turtle one.
Yeah, the black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
I
never seen
think-
one in the flesh.
There was kind of a general consensus on a few of the forums that I was reading where they're not as good paint jobs as the turtle sketch
Okay.
equivalents. So
Mhm.
we'll see.
We'll just give them to Omes, paint them up properly for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
just dip them in oil.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
like
surely,
that.
surely, just the what's that stuff? The black stuff.
Oh, Nuln oil.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
Spider-Man
Got
Noir. I hope Shocker's in there because he's so useless.
Oh,
And-
sure, yeah.
Yes, it'd be hilarious.
It just will. Ever since reading Superior Foes as well, I'm just like, Shocker's just such a joke character in
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like, I need him. Just need him.
Yeah.
I'm going to get him killed
So
every
if
game.
I'm not aware of the character, is he like a poor man's Electro?
He's like,
He does it through vibrations, doesn't he?
yeah, he's got like gauntlets that fire.
And he's a coward, basically.
He's a coward. He's kind of like Gil from The Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
But as
Yeah,
a superhero.
that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to get home and read this now.
Yeah.
Oh, Superior
Probably by the time I
Spider-Man
finish
is
this, I'll probably will want to go home and
Yeah.
read it. So.
I never
Yeah.
actually read the main Superior Spider-Man series, but I loved
Oh.
Superior Foes.
I recommend that too.
Yeah.
Recommend
I mean,
that.
they don't really cross over, other than you know that
They're set at the
Spider-Man
same
is not
time.
himself at the
Yeah.
time. But
Yeah.
they don't really
That was
cross
Doc
over.
Ock one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of Doc Ock,
Mm-hmm.
Doc Ock in this, we loved him in
We
the
love
last
Feed
bit.
Death.
Yeah.
Obviously, love Last
Yeah.
Forces,
He's
yeah.
actually a rare figure for this.
Oh, really?
So
That is
I
interesting.
think he could be even better.
Oh, okay.
If we do pull him, it'll be interesting to see what he does.
What they've done to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Well, I suppose we could get the Stan Lee knife out and open this up.
Definitely kick Stanley.
Yeah.
Wait, I bought a Ditko knife.
Okay, drum roll for the first brick.
Yay!
Yay! Let's see what wonders we have here. Betty Brant,
Oh, that's
Betty Brant.
a sketch. Nice.
Rattler.
He looks pretty cool.
I thought it was like a brown scorpion for a minute there.
It's a Dolph Lundgren movie, isn't it? We have Green Goblin.
But Bates,
Mm-hmm.
he's pretty sort of
What sort of
straightforward
wattage is
character.
he?
65 points.
So, yeah, I like it.
That is Miles,
Oh, really? Miles
It's
Morales.
Miles, yeah.
Oh, Ultimate Spider-Man, formerly known as Boomerang.
which I'm happy about.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And he's more.
That's a beautiful sculpt
Yeah.
as well.
more points than Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
110 or 75. You got 2 wattages there.
Right, so let's have a look at the next box of the brick. And it's Vulture.
Hey, my least favourite villain. Yay.
Then we have a Venom. Yeah, I'm so much happier that the new packaging is a lot better. We've got
Pointy cheers.
Pointy Chews. It's Tarantula. Right, next one we have is Spider-Girl.
Yay.
So,
Now, is that Peter Parker's daughter?
May Parker.
Exciting piece, right?
oh yeah, here's the most important one. At 35 points,
Oh my God.
we have an NYPD officer.
Box number 3. Hydro Man.
That's a
Oh,
prime.
awesome.
Or is that a
And that is the Prime. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Scorpion. Yeah.
It's the same sculpt as Rattler, isn't he?
Yeah, they do that sometimes, but.
Right there.
Okay. Anaconda. A different look for Anaconda on previous models.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not Nicki Minaj.
Here's the Thug.
Ah, to go with
Oh.
the Nippert officer.
Betty Brant, which I think.
Okay, we have the sketch card there.
We've got the
Look like her abilities are fairly
She'll
similar.
be
to
exactly the
Points, is
same.
she?
75 points, so that sounds like a similar loadout
This
then.
one's only 15.
That must mean
Oh,
to
right.
show that he's colossal or something like that.
Yeah, oh,
I
you-
mean, he's submerged someone else.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Or if you want to make him just look cool.
He does
Yeah.
look cool. Yeah.
But yeah.
Right, box number 4.
The fun guy.
Don't, you'll invoke him. Oh, I see a thug. Who's this? We'll go with him. Okay, or she. You know, snakes are very hard to gender. The Serpent Man from Conan. No, it's Puff Adder, closely related to Puff Daddy. Norman Osborn,
Oh, nice.
sketch variant. So, Jackal. What is he? 75 points. So he'll be. I reckon he's got 5 clicks. What do you reckon, guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 5 clicks. Yeah. Oh dear. Right, here we got Black Mamba, not from Kill Bill. That's another.
So it's a Fimazone one, so that's the same with all that range, really. You've got East Serpent Society and Masters of Evil.
That's cool.
Right, on with box number 5 now.
Halfway point.
For Kingpin.
Oh, nice.
He was quite cool in the Fast Forces set.
And as Joe wanted,
I'm happy about this.
we got a shocker.
Bizarre
Yay.
quilt uniform.
Scarlet Spider.
Oh, nice.
And he's got his new Warriors keyword on there. That's quite nice. He ends on 2 clicks of Close Combat Expert.
Cottonmouth.
Cottonmouth, yeah. This is all very Masters of the Universe.
Speed Demon.
Hey!
Nice one.
He's not the Flash. Oh, no,
He's not the Flash.
He's not Quicksilver.
Yeah, he's 80 points.
Box number 6.
Here he comes.
Stiltman, the Modulock of Heroclix, has arrived.
That's brilliant.
Extendable legs.
Yeah. We have Overdrive.
Overdrive, awesome.
Who
He looks-
Overdrive?
35 points. He looks
And we have the 80-point Dr. Octopus Joe mentioned in the opening spiel.
Nice.
Oh God.
I know it may sound funny, but I can't feel my legs. Whenever Steelman would take damage from an attack, he may instead remove a leg extension and roll a d6 that can't be re-rolled. On a roll of 1 to 3, dealing him 1 avoidable damage. So he can give up his limbs. That's insane.
It's just so wacky.
Yeah.
Another box.
Mr. Hyde.
Mr. Hyde.
Well, he's going to Team Ravenloft.
Very nice.
So it's like Kingpin with a hairpiece.
Yes, that makes sense.
The night watch. It does look like
You
Spawn.
custom him, paint his cape.
yeah,
The mask is so similar.
Sandman.
Sandman. I was going to say, is it actually a crib of
It's
the
the
Hydro
same.
Man? Yeah,
It's
but that's
the
okay. That kind of works, doesn't it? Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It is actually
Oh, that's nice.
The wall.
I
like
thought it was-
like an igloo type of look.
When I
Yeah.
first saw it, I thought it was just going to be a repaint of the Hydro Man marker.
But it's actually
I'll bring that over.
tis actually a wall. J. Jonah Jameson.
Man, you love to hurry.
Yay.
Okay, box number 8.
How did this
Lovely.
happen?
We've sped through it, haven't we? Carnage.
Look at him, dude.
That is
100 points.
is a nice Carnage. We have Silk.
Sorry,
on-
I said it out loud.
Damn. Lovely Silk. There we are. She's 70 points. Mary Jane.
Yay.
Oh, had to happen. Yeah.
Had to happen. We got Vermin. That's a Ravenloft. Same sculpt as the other. What was the other thing there?
Jekyll.
Same sort of sculpt as Jackal. Cape Killer.
One of the Cape Killers.
I have no idea who that is.
Civil War.
Mm.
Okay. The pro registration forces and Civil
Oh,
War.
okay. They look like Cybermen.
Right, so this is box number 9. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, that is so cool.
So,
That's amazing.
that's
That is
amazing.
actually amazing.
So we have Devil Dinosaur.
That's the night.
Is that Prime or I can't count from
He's unique.
Yeah.
He's always a double carder. And he's... Oh, that's awesome.
That's 100 points, that
And he's
is.
got a trait.
I need to start reading this. I've not started
Oh.
it yet.
Devil Dinosaur can use sidestep and can't carry. That's called Moon.
Has he got the hands for it?
Yeah, he's got a gun. That is beautiful. Oh,
Oh, thank you.
he's got unusual weapons of mass destruction. Give Devil
He's very
Dinosaur-
slow. He's only got a movement of 2.
He's a T-Rex.
Give Devil Dinosaur a power action. If there are no bystander tokens placed by him on the map, choose a type of bystander on this card you haven't chosen this game and place 3 of them within 3 squares at a point of fire. It does come with bystander tokens. It's got Drop Bear, Homicide Crabs, and Rockabilly Modoc, which you can see here.
Yep, this is Toxin.
He's got Alien Symbiote as a trait and not much else.
Yep, he's got his 80 points.
Last box.
Like you get Joe some tissue.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's Superior Spider-Man.
I don't know anyone who likes Superior Spider-Man. Joe, do you?
card. Stiltman again.
Well, I've got his legs.
So I think he's 013.
I haven't seen the rest
Wait
of
a
it.
minute. Yeah, he hasn't got his...
And we're back after another successful unboxing
Yes.
without injury or death.
I died once.
We brought you back, so it's okay.
Yeah, good.
Next time then.
Everybody gets one.
So, what did we think of the Superior Foes of Spider-Man brick? Joe?
There is a lot of superior foes in this brick. There is not a lot of Spider-Man in this brick.
Okay, no, there was a couple of... We've got Spider-Girl, we've got Mars Morales, we've
Scarlet
got
Spider.
Scarlet Spider.
another Spider-Girl.
Superior.
There's been a few, but yeah, it is definitely bad guy weighted, I'll give
Yes,
you that.
yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
in fairness what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
I mean, there are some nice guys in there, to be
Blake,
honest.
what did you think?
Oh, I quite liked them. I say that I quite like. There were a few doubles in the brick, but I quite like that. At least you got some nice varied guys. Because obviously you got the superior foes of Spider-Man, but you also had some of the more classic foes. Because obviously you got like Dr. Octopus. You got obviously you got Tarantula and his pointy chews.
Scorpion.
I quite like some of the Serpent guys. I think some of the paint jobs are good on them as well.
Mhm.
In general, I think they're
What do you think about sketch variants?
not a big fan of the sketch variants, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think even like
Hit
the
miss.
Superior Spider-Man one, I think some of the like
ink jobs they've done have all gone one-sided, if you know what I mean. So like looks like covering one
Do
side of
need-
his face.
The ink washes do need more
It's
care
all-
and attention.
There's,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of care.
It's
gone
almost
in
like
this.
they've been rested laying sideways.
I think they've been dipped. And
Well,
laid
they've just
outside.
gone
Yeah,
dip
yeah.
done.
Yeah, possibly. Ian, brick overall.
I had great fun opening it. It was all lovely surprises, and I think what duplications we did have weren't that too terrible, really. I think, and then when you viewed them on box by box, if you went to the shop to buy one, I think they were all a nice mix and some lovely surprises.
Yeah,
He was totally awesome.
Oh,
out of
yes.
the box.
I think you get some nice big. Yeah, you seem to get a good big click.
Yeah,
maybe a minor one, and you
I
think they
thought-
average
I
out
thought-
quite well.
I thought
what
the
you
mix
got.
was nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was-
I think the distribution in a booster pack was very good across
Yeah.
the board. There was no what because we have had it before. We opened a booster pack and we were like, oh, it's a bit of a crap one.
Well, there wasn't.
There
a
was
brick
no
where
duff
there-
one.
Yeah.
Those 10 we opened.
There wasn't a booster pack we opened where there was a character that no one knew. I think.
No, absolutely.
That's fair. Yeah.
I think the distribution across, in the brick was fine. So we had like one prime, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's fair.
And
Yeah, yeah.
the-
More
Sometimes
than
it's
one
lucky
you
that
need.
is. Sometimes they don't get.
Yeah, I like the new effects bases. I think a lot of attention has been paid to them across the board.
Yeah.
I think they look good. The Stiltman, if we ignore the parts missing in the brick, which
It's
you know,
the first time we've ever had anything like that.
Yeah.
no,
that's
and
pretty
you know,
fun, yeah.
we've opened one brick out of however many are printed.
Mm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I'm sure customer service would help out. But I think
I think he's a good model, otherwise.
yeah, but I think the
Yeah.
Eclipse effects base, I think it's a lovely idea for a model for sure. Not necessarily something I'd like to see them do more of because it's going to end up with
No,
more
but I think it's a novelty. Clip,
like if you're going to have to constantly click on and off boomerangs off the back of boomerang suit, that's going to get annoying.
Yeah.
But as a novelty, I really
I
like
think,
it.
yeah, I think he's nice.
Yeah.
Piece,
Yeah.
There's not, compared to some of the other sets we've unboxed, there's not been an overuse of sculpts too much. A
No.
couple of times we've gone, well, that's obviously that guy repainted.
Oh, yeah,
but
it's
nowhere near as frequently as we had for the Batman
Mm.
Wonder Woman set, which was criminal how much they used the same sculpts
Oh,
again and
World's
again.
Finest. That one.
I
Both
think
of
they've
them,
been
I thought.
sneakier with this lot in a good way.
Modified more.
I mean, because say Mr. Hyde has got obviously he's the same pose as the
Same
Kingpin.
wireframe,
but They've
yeah.
they've made modular pieces.
Yes.
So say like Betty and Mary Jane, they're the same pose.
I would argue it's the same face as Kingpin.
It's probably the same pose as well. These two have got the same poses. They've got different heads.
Yeah.
So they have been a little
They've
bit
been
more
clever, yeah.
with it.
Hey,
yeah.
and I'm not expecting every single piece to
Oh,
be
yeah.
custom
Yeah.
sculpted because you know they're mass production.
That's right.
But before I felt it was taking the piss, and I don't think it is this time.
I also
Yeah.
like the fact that they've modelled it to at least look like the character still, because I mean, like the Rattler and the Scorpion ones, at least the tails are different.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
this
yes,
yeah.
I'm really pleased we've got Silky Max off.
Yeah, no, that is cool. Shame about no Spider Gwen.
No Spider Gwen, but you know.
I'm sure we'll find her
These things,
somewhere.
yeah.
on Christmas
No,
Day.
My opinion on the sketch variants is some of the Vulture one aside, because it actually has flukily come out really well.
Yeah.
Generally, I think they are very, very lazy. The paint job, ink washing is a very, very easy way of getting a good result, and they've screwed it up. It's just they look murky, they look messy, they look dirty. Like I mean, this Superior Spider-Man, like Blake said, he's just like he's been drained sideways, so there's just all this glut of black ink down one side. The other thing I don't like about them is they are an attempt to manufacture scarcity. There's no difference to the dials from the standard piece. There's no difference any of the powers or points cost. It's just an attempt to make a novelty out of a game which is already a pain in the arse enough to buy the models you want to buy anyway. And I'm not in favour of it.
They might have made the same amount of models they would have normally made, but some of them are sketch
It's an
variants.
attempt.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the late 90s where every single issue of a comic that came out had like 5 different covers they wanted you to collect, and it's that mentality, and I really don't like it.
Records coloured vinyl. Just
Yeah,
an
it's
attempt to
an
make it more
attempt to,
collectible.
and it doesn't. Heroclix is not a game which needs to be made more collectible.
No.
Of course, it would be different if they looked nice. It would.
If a little bit of care of attention,
Yeah,
so it felt
like
like something
Turtles
would be
ones.
worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they do just as rest. If I pulled one, I would be tempted to paint them.
I did have that thought
Yeah, because you know they're undercoated.
because the white bases are nice. I think.
Yeah,
I
I
think,
like the
I think different colour bases.
Also,
is
to me,
great.
it just looks fucking goofy. If I was pulling together a force for a game
Mm.
and I had 5 or 6 of a Spider-Verse team and just one of them happened to be in black and white, that would annoy me.
So why did you brought your statue along?
Yeah, why is one of your guys in black and white?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of
Maybe
the.
they're just more showpieces. But then
But
again,
then that's manufacturing
Here's my
CSC.
team, and here's Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've just tried to make some sort of rarity
Yeah,
out there.
yeah.
And that does go when they were first launched, what sort of money they would go on certain websites.
Yeah,
Which really was unqualified, really,
Mhm.
on their value, really.
Yeah, they're not
they're not
better.
specialised
it's quickly
pieces.
come down.
Yeah, it would do.
these
Yeah.
ones,
They're not specialised pieces at all.
Yeah.
No, I mean, if I pull one, I would be got one they've not painted properly. That's what it looks like to
Yeah.
me.
On the other side of the coin, when he appears,
Oh, when Devil
We all
Dinosaur
fell
appears,
in.
we
Yeah.
all.
I want a hug.
There's
he needs a hug.
He
there's
does.
something about boys when a little toy dinosaur turns up.
Yeah,
I was saying
we're
to Blake-
all easily pleased
Yeah.
with dinosaurs.
I was saying to Blake in the break we had, he needs a cigar, a top hat, and a monocle, and then he will be absolutely.
And that gun needs to shoot bubbles.
Yes, yeah.
I was really pleased to see Boomerang. I was really pleased to see Shocker.
Yeah.
I was super pleased to see Silk. I was very pleased in one break we managed to get Venom, Carnage, and Toxin.
Yes, that was
Oh,
quite
we
good,
did,
really.
didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy with Scorpion. Like
Yeah,
Scorpion.
Scorpion is great.
He's
he's
an
a,
underrated
he is
guy.
a classic villain.
Yeah.
He really is. Yeah, no, I think he gets sidelined because some people seem to think he's just kind of a less impressive lizard. But no, I'm on your side. I like Scorpion.
Yeah, he's cool.
Um,
J. Jonah Jameson was the guy that created
Yeah.
him, basically. Yeah.
well, yeah, because of how these were disputed, and I do feel they were disputed very well.
Mhm.
If you're looking to bolster your force, my recommendation to anyone viewing this would be to buy one pack and the Fast Forces set reviewed last week.
Yes, because they did get you.
Yeah.
They give you a Spider-Man and then a few extra ones as well.
Yeah.
And then, you can buy them. If you buy boosters, if that's your thing. If not, I recommend a booster, the Fast Forces, and then shop around for any other ones you want.
Yeah. I'd say
Through
like
Navy Mouse or online auction
one or two
sites.
boosters tops, I'd say.
Yeah.
And then the Fast Forces.
Yeah, I think the Fast Forces set really is the
Yeah.
base for this, and then these are shivvies around it.
I am eyeing up the Dyson token set as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're $7.99. I think.
Possibly.
But they look nice. They got the spider symbol on
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I'd review them for the show, but I think it could be a bit boring.
Here's a token.
Yeah. These are dice.
Yeah.
You know what
do
dice
that?
are, right?
Put it on the table.
Yeah, you're not Heroclix dice, all right. Yeah, so just that.
Look at the roll.
Yeah.
Look at the roll.
Critical fail.
Yeah.
Maybe I should review dice. I've got some really
Okay.
bad ones.
Blake, favourite sculpt from this set?
It's a dinosaur, isn't it?
Dinosaur.
It's got to be the dice.
I do love the dinosaur. No, I do think some of the other ones come out really well. I think the Venom.
When I said favourite,
All right. Okay, then if I'm gonna be honest, it's the dinosaur.
okay.
Don't be
I love
honest.
Ian, favourite sculpt?
I was looking forward to seeing Sandman in its nice sculpt, but it's the dinosaur.
Joe, second favourite sculpt?
I like Superior Spider-Man.
Okay, even with its...
I don't like the paint job. I
At
like
least
the
you got to
sculpt.
paint it.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a great
It is a
sculpt.
good
Yeah.
sculpt.
Yeah.
I could probably just make it look more sketchy
Yeah.
myself, you know.
Yeah, my favourite sculpt is Boomerang.
Boomerang's
Yeah,
great.
Whipping
Yeah,
those
I,
boomerangs
I
out.
thought you'd like
Yeah.
that. I thought
Yeah.
you'd like that. Scarlet
Um,
Spider's nice as well.
I like this. I do like Stiltman because he's nicely positioned. It looks like Dr. Octopus is desperately trying to goose him.
Come down here, my pretty.
So we like the clicks effects bases
Yeah,
as well.
they're
Yes,
nice.
I
yeah,
do like
they
the
sort
amount
of
of
polish
attention
those, yeah.
that was paid to those.
Yeah, the release of those, and I mean, we divided on the premium maps, but I think those and the maps are kind of going a long way into creating a more sort of out of the box, like board gamey feel rather than
Yes.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Rather than a collectible game, it's more like more like a system that you buy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can't articulate it quite well.
No, you're not doing a very good job.
No, but more like the out of the box Turtles thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's like it's there.
Almost like the Fancy Flight's living system. When
Yeah.
You buy, you've not got to worry about the rarity of a
Yeah,
particular
and it's more
piece.
premium
Yeah.
as well.
Mm.
It's more sort of like,
Mhm.
like, you know, we could play on paper, or I've got this and I've
Yeah.
got these
Yeah.
wicked tokens.
It's an evolution towards it being. Do you think that may be related to the Marvel Miniatures game that's brought out by another publisher?
What in terms of them trying to sort of compete?
Visualize it, or bring that visual quality up.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, it's the Marvel Knights. Is it Marvel
It
Knights?
may be.
It's
I've
the-
seen
it's
it
the metal
around.
miniatures,
The
isn't
miniatures are nice. But
Yeah.
I've heard mixed reviews of the rule system. Yeah, I mean, it's one step forward, two steps back in that they have done these modular figures like Stiltman and these wonderful click bases, and then we'll make a few black and white for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, I like that they try something new at least every set.
Yes,
I do like
absolutely.
that. But
When I first saw them advertised, I thought they were going to be more powerful, like chase items.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
they've just not bothered
They're
painting
just-
them.
they were for the turtle set. They were.
Oh, right,
They're more
like,
punchier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
There's
seem-
weird distribution to that set.
They don't seem
anyway.
all that
Yeah.
special in this one.
Yeah,
Yeah. But overall, I think the booster packs were very evenly balanced.
Lovely.
Yeah.
There
Yes,
was
no,
there was not
no.
a single pack we opened that I would have been disappointed by, with the exception of Missing Stiltman. But on the other hand, he balanced out like a giant dinosaur.
Errors happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Absolutely.
what we're all going to take away from this is that we're all going to read Devil Dinosaurs.
Yeah, I think we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone else apart from me is going to read Superior Foes of Spider-Man.
I'm in
I've
the
got it
process.
open. I'm reading
And
it.
Spider-Verse.
I will do it.
Oh, I've done that.
I will do it, but I might take a break and read some Devil Dinosaurs.
Okay, fine.
Devil
Devil
Dinosaur.
Okay. Well,
With a smoking jacket on.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Well, he's holding a revolver. When I first saw it, I thought he had a cell phone up.
Oh my
He was like,
god!
hello, yes, this is Dinosaur.
I know what he needs: a magnifying glass in the other hand, and like a
Deerstalker.
A deerstalker.
You're Detective Dinosaur.
I do.
Okay, well, if that isn't already a comic image of thinking about it.
Sherlock Prehistoric Bones.
Yeah.
Free the Sherlock.
Convoluted puns are here to stay. Do you want to shoehorn to it? That'd work.
No, I've got my hammer.
Right,
Oh, the Arthur Conan Dinosaur.
moving on. Right. Well, we've done the normal thing. We smashed it open. You know what we've got to do next? Take them out for a test drive.
Brilliant. Yes.
So I think, and I'm just coming off the top of my head here, we've got a nice, decent mix of bad guys, and we've got a few Spider-Verse type characters.
Yes.
I'm thinking, Blake, would you be willing to come back for another episode so we can test these out?
Yeah?
Yeah,
not a
and
problem.
we could take maybe two of us take teams of Spider-Men, and two of us take teams of Spider-Man villains,
Yeah.
and we could
fine.
smash them together on the streets of Paris, New
Yes.
York.
On the streets
Paris,
of
New York.
Paris. New Paris.
Yes, I think those work. We might have to supplement some of the good guys because there seems to be quite a lot of bad guys. But
I've
Yeah,
got a
well,
couple
yeah.
of-
yeah.
Whee! Who could we possibly get to join with Spider-Man?
I couldn't really say. Yeah.
Hello. This is Dinosaur.
Well,
Spider-Man's in trouble.
Personally, I think it should be this.
Yeah. This is smoking pair of
Still.
boots.
Smoking bear boots.
That's awesome. Well,
Rocket boots, you say?
yeah, guys, well, thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you very much.
It was a great time with us. Again, the Superior Foes of Spider-Man booster packs are in stores now at all good gaming stores and some rubbish ones. Thanks very much to Wizkids and SDVM Games for helping us produce this video. You can keep up with all our Heroclix, Armada, X-Wing, any VHS and Pulp gaming stuff we're doing is at suppressing-fire.com. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing, I'm at RealBradHB on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to follow Joe, he is
I'm
at
at
Grost on Twitter and at Sour Crouch on Instagram.
Yes.
If you want to follow Blake, he is at Fucksake Blake on Twitter. Are you on Instagram?
No.
Okay. And Ian is not on any social media.
I belong to the real world.
We are trying very hard to get him.
Did no one
Even
tell you
on,
this was the
even on
Matrix?
we're trying very hard to get Ian on social media, but it is not working. The closest we can get him signed up to is Netflix. But thanks very much.
Is MySpace a good thing?
Sure. Let's get on a face party while we're at it.
Yeah.
Tom, if you're still there.
Wouldn't it be great if he's a massive Heroclix fan and he is watching? yeah, I got a mention.
Somebody remembers me.
So, guys, it's been another great video to film. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed watching it as well. Check this space because we're going to have a video of us doing a spider rumble.
Yeah, a Spider-Verse event.
Spumble. Spumble with special guest Devil Dinosaur. Yeah. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and we will see you again very soon.
See you later.
Later.
Bye, Fury.